Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's that time again. Thought I would show you a couple of models, of course. First one being the Galaxy. I got it got all the chrome foil tape put on the way I wanted it. Didn't do the foil tape around the windows. Normally I just paint all this stuff on with a paintbrush. Foil tape I don't use very often, but I decided I would do the foil tape on this one. On the side trim, as you can see, I left the center green where it's normally supposed to be stainless there, but I thought it would look better painted in the center and chrome all around it. So, and like I said, the windows, the window trim, I just painted with a silver Sharpie, just to kind of give it that dull painted finish. It would look great if I'd have painted it chrome or foil taped it, but at the same time, that's what I wanted to see. You know, I thought it looked better with some dull silver with this poison green, and I'm happy with the way it turned out. I'm still working on the lights, guys, and I'm so sorry about the shadows and such, but it gives more effects to the video. Just look at it that way. Bad effects, good effects, whichever, as long as it works and the message is out. But anyways, like I said, this kit, I really like it. It's a simple kit, you know, as a promo kit. There's not a lot of parts to it, but I mean, just the simple things like changing the wheels and tires and altering the suspension and painting a different color on it. It really made the car look like a lot of time was spent on it. But the truth be known, it's a one-day build. I mean, if you add up the hours, it's not even a full 24-hour build. It's just, you know, a few hours here and there. But basically, I built the car in one day, and then the next day, I just added the trim to it, and I was finished with it in not even an hour's time. So, yeah, it's truly a one-day build, and I think it turned out great, man. I'm ready to build another one of these cars, just because. I mean, I love the body style. Man, I love the big body cars. But anyways, that's that one. Now, the next one here, this is the what I call the Franken Krate. Now, this car is a kit bash from the word go. This car is, sorry about the shaky phone, a hodgepodge of different parts and pieces, kind of like Frankenstein himself. I'll try to remember to tell you what all the parts come from, so let's see if we can get this started. So the engine, obviously, is the AMT Studebaker model kit. The chassis, suspension, all that is actually from the Moon Eyes Atlantis model kit. That's the spare parts that come with it. I think the tires also came with it, but man, I built this a while back, so I can't really remember. But I do know that the chassis, suspension parts, and if I'm not mistaken, I know the rims and the front and rear rims actually did come with that kit. And I'm pretty sure the tires did also, but if not, sorry about that. Now, the body itself is actually an original a la carte body. I had a spare, if you recall the video I posted where I've had the model kit in my collection and never knew that it was the original release. Well, this was one of the spare bodies that was in that box. And I thought it was a reproduction, didn't really think too much about it, so I used it. But that's what the kit's for. You're supposed to build them. You're not supposed to collect them, but a lot of us do, and a lot of us build them, you know, to each his own. But like I said, I know some people are like, I can't believe you would have wasted the body. Well, I did. I'm guilty. But I don't think it's waste. I scratch built something that didn't exist, and like I said, I call this the Franken Krate. Now, the Frankenstein bust, that's actually a resin cast from Jimmy Flintstone Studios. I painted that with a paintbrush, and I used oil paints. Let me get you in here a little bit. But yeah, all that's painted with oil paints. Now the problem with oil paints is it takes a while for that stuff to dry, but when it's dry, it stays. I mean, it looks wet. As you can see, it looks like if you touched it, you'd leave a fingerprint. Sorry, my tongue got all twisted up. But I'm not the best at painting figures, but there again, I'm not the best at painting a lot of stuff. But I thought I'd give it a try to get the grays and the greens and the shadows right, and the darks around his eyes. I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, it looks like Frankenstein to me, or at least Frankenstein's monster, right? But I thought I'd show you guys, and don't know if I mentioned this, I can't remember. This is only the third time I've tried to make this video, but the a la carte body is actually painted a tester's metal flake green. I just run it through the airbrush, and then the clear coat that I put on it was I was almost empty. It was a spray can clear coat, and it was almost empty, and I thought, well, there's enough to do this, but it didn't have enough pressure in the can to get it on smooth, so it's got a little texture to it. Yeah, it happens. That's the problem with spray cans. I mean, there's good and bad in a spray can. And of course, the tonneau cover, the last piece there, that's just masking tape stretched over, painted black, ripped through it, looked like his head was shoved through, and you know, he's ready to go. The wiring on the engine looks messy because I did that on purpose. I figured if Frankenstein was going to build him a hot rod, he wouldn't care about the length being correct. Just let them hang, go where you got to go. But I wanted to show you guys that one, and again, show you guys how the Galaxy turned out. So there we are. You guys, I appreciate you following along. Thanks for all the new subscribers. If you like what you see, hit that like button for me. Leave me a comment. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe if you like what you see. Be glad to have you. You guys be safe. Have a great weekend. And I'll catch you on the next one. Later.